Welcome back to Mac Talks Football, and Chelsea have outclassed and outplayed Aston Villa at Stamford Bridge, and they have won their game 3-0. So let's go ahead and talk about this game. It was supposed to be a very close game. I really thought it could be the game where Chelsea finally draw points. Aston Villa have not been on a really good form, and I thought this could be one of those games where Aston Villa go to Stamford Bridge and they frustrate Chelsea, and they disrupt the momentum that Chelsea and Maresca have built. And in a way, the way that the game went, especially early on, it went like it looked like that it was gonna happen. Aston Villa started the game really brightly. They had first couple of good chances. Robert Sanchez had to make a couple of good saves. But Chelsea, they came back, and early on, it was quite an exciting and lively start to the game. It was quite entertaining game of football, even though the game finished 3-0. That was a scoreline, but if you look at the game, it was quite interesting. Aston Villa really went for it. They had really good chances where they should have scored. They could, and there were moments in the game where Aston Villa could have scored the goal, and that would have changed the complexion of the game. But they were not ever ready to finish their chances off, and I think that is the reason they lost the game. And they had chances early on, as I said. They missed their chances, and then Chelsea had the chance with Nicholas Jackson. Cucurella sends the ball in from that left hand side. He has been amazing again, like his amazing season continues. Plays it to Jackson, and he scores, and Chelsea take the lead of 1-0. And as I said, it did not stop that there. And then Ollie Watkins had, I think, one of Aston Villa's biggest chances, a one-on-one with Robert Sanchez, and he scups that shot. I mean, how did he miss that chance? If Watkins scores that goal, I think the game could have went to a different way, but he misses that chance. Then on the other hand, there's a miscommunication between Martinez and then with the defender, and Chelsea get the free kick right in the D of in the 6-yard box, and they take the free kick. They are not able to get the goal from there. Martinez are trying to play it out from the back, passes it straight to Jackson. Jackson somehow still scruffs it. He's not able to score that goal. But Chelsea were relentless in that first half. I will still say that Aston Villa played really good. I think they played a lot better than they have played for the last 2 or 3 weeks in this game, even better than they played against Juventus in the Champions League. I think they were really good, but I think Chelsea, they have become so good. They have been become so resilient over the last couple of months that you have to be extra special to beat them. And that it showed. Like they kept on going, even though they were Aston Villa were trying to hit them on the counter. And as I said, if Watkins scores that goal, maybe Maresca changes something up. He doesn't let his players roam quite freely and try to attack Aston Villa. But because Watkins doesn't misses that chance, Chelsea players have that freedom. They have the license to go ahead and try to attack as much as possible, and then they finally get their reward. Again, who else but Cole Palmer places a great ball to captain Enzo Fernandez, and the way he places the ball, it was an amazing goal for Chelsea. It becomes a 2-0, and we go into the second half. And I think the second half, it was more about control from Chelsea, as Aston Villa were trying to chase the game, because Chelsea knew that they had the advantage, not one but 2-goal advantage. They were really calm, they were really composed in that second half. It sort of reminded me from like what Arsenal did yesterday. They knew they had a big advantage, 3-goal advantage over West Ham, and same, I think Chelsea, they played a second half very smart. I think that shows the maturity level of the manager as well as the players. What a difference it has made from last season. Last season Chelsea would have basically drew the game or lost the game, but this season's Chelsea, they are so the difference between this season's Chelsea and last season is like they were so calm. They were so composed. They really did not went gung-ho, and they started attack. They played really good football in the second half as well, but it was more about how to control the game, how to stay in the game, and not let have Aston Villa have more chances. And that's basically what had. Aston Villa did not have that many chances in the second half, one or two, but you couldn't really call them full-fledged chances like they had in the first half. And then again, in Chelsea were the team and they showed their capabilities, Chelsea, in this game, that when they wanted to defend, they could easily defend. When they wanted to control the game in that second half, they did. But when they wanted to go ahead and attack, and they wanted to create those chances, they could easily go ahead and create. And they did. Cole Palmer with that goal. I mean, this guy is again unbelievable talent. I keep on saying, I think one of the best players in the league at the moment, and he goes ahead and one assist with that Fernandez goal, and now he scores that goal. He's almost he's almost sliding, and he's falling down, and he still somehow manages to pick the back of the net. Martinez is just standing there. He has no idea. He doesn't even have a chance to make a save, and the ball goes directly in the corner. The best reaction for me was Cucurella, the way he celebrated, the way he was so surprised how Palmer has scored that goal. I mean, that was a perfect, perfect reaction to some of the goals, some of the moment. In the end, it gave the game and a 3-0. Amazing performance from Chelsea. Amazing, huge 3 points. Like. Arsenal had a one, so they knew they couldn't really afford to drop the points. And now Liverpool and Manchester City are going to play. So Chelsea know there is a big chance that they might, end the weekend at second or third. So it was a big win. They could be, ahead of. Manchester City, so that is going to be very interesting after the Liverpool City game. So great performance from Chelsea. Maresca's a great run continues, and now they are a big already they were a strong contender, but now it is becoming increasingly likely that Chelsea might be one of those teams that finish in their Champions League places. And I will still say that they still have an outside chance of winning the league. If Arsenal have an outside chance of winning the league, I still think Chelsea also have an outside chance of winning the league. People are not really talking about them because of what has happened over the last couple of seasons, but I still think with the way that they're playing, and again, it between them and Liverpool after this win, if Liverpool, let's say, win tonight in the City game, it's going to be a 9-point gap. But if Liverpool don't win that game and Liverpool end up losing that game, then the gap between Liverpool and Chelsea is just 6 points. So it is they if Arsenal have a chance and City have a chance, then Chelsea for sure 100% they have a chance at the title as well. So it is still anybody's game at the moment. Aston Villa, on the other hand, I mean, it has been a disaster at the last couple of months. 8 games without a win now for Aston Villa. Unai Emery needs to change something very quickly. All the highs of the Champions League and the start of the season, where they were at one time they were third in the league and they had just defeated Bayern Munich, and everybody was everything was looking hunky-dory and everybody was over the moon. The comparison between Unai Emery and Mikel Arteta and whatnot and all that stuff, comparison between him and Pep Guardiola, him and Jurgen Klopp, and everything was there. But now things have changed. I still think he's gonna turn things around. I've always been a big fan of him. Even when he was at Arsenal, things did not work out, but I still think he's a very good manager, and I still think that he's gonna turn things around at Villa. But the way that the things have gone, there are moments in the game, as I said before, like if Watkins scored that goal, if that early on Villa are able to score that goal and they take the lead before Chelsea take the lead through Jackson, if they are able to take the lead in, like, it was the second or third minute when they had their chance, if they are able to take the lead there, then the game could have gone differently. Then Ollie Watkins at 1-0 misses a big chance. I mean, if Watkins scores that goal, the game is 1-1. It is again equal. It is again basically a draw. And so, as I said, maybe Maresca changes some things up. He doesn't let his players go ahead and attack Chelsea as freely as they were doing. So there are moments in the game. It happened in the Juventus game as well. It happened last week as well. So that is the thing. It is not like that. What he's trying to, his tactics are not working. It's like his players are at the moment underperforming, and that is why Villa are in sort of a slump at the moment. But I still think that they have the players, they have the qualities, they have the managers to turn things around. So it will be interesting. Now December is a big month in the Premier League. So many games are going to be there. You are going to have your Champions League, you are going to have your Carabao Cups, you are going to have your FA Cups. Everything is going to be there. So a lot of games are going to be there. So it's going to be very interesting. You are going to really see how teams are going to perform and how what teams are made of in this month. And I am really excited to see whether Chelsea can last, whether Aston Villa can take make a turnaround. It will be very interesting to see. Let me know what you guys thought of the game. Let me let me know what you guys think of Chelsea. Do you think they are in the title race? For me, they are. I personally believe they are still in the title race. Do you agree with me or not? Let me in the comment section below. And what do you think about Aston Villa? Do you think they they could make a turnaround? Do you think they could still end up in the Champions League places, or do you think they will not be able to do it? Let me know in the comment section below as well. I like the video, share it as well. Click on the notification bell and please subscribe to the channel. We are trying to get to 500 subscribers before the end of this year, so please go ahead and subscribe and help the channel out. Until next time, bye bye.